Previously, Hazel got an eyeful.
Really? It's just she was getting a bit aggressive, I wasn't.
Yeah, you're right, she was.
It's not really fair for you to say that I was aggressive, because I wasn't.
And Charlie put her foot in it again.
A bit like probably not how Daly felt, but a little bit like, it had nothing to do with that, actually.
What do you mean it's kind of like the Daly thing?
Oh, my God.
She's just done it again.
If someone calls you aggressive, are you for real?
Yeah, I am for real. Charlie, I give up on you.
Okay,
Do you know that? You need to think before you speak.
Tonight, Gina puts Dexter on the spot.
Jemima or Jackie?
I would rather sleep with Jackie. Jackie would be more experienced to teach me a few things and probably be... I ain't even gonna lie.
Oh, my God.
Nominations are back.
Totally forgot about that. It's gonna ruin my day.
She's a bit aggressive. Rude.
Ungrateful.
I think he's cringy.
The biggest game player in the house.
It has got to be illegal to talk that much crap.
And the results are revealed live. Day 46, 10:13 a.m. Last night, Hazel and Charlie fell out over a cucumber, and despite sharing a bed, they still haven't spoken. Callum is clearing up the evidence. Charlie has come to talk to Big Brother.
Hello, Charlie.
Hi.
How was your evening, Charlie?
It started off really well. I had a really fun time. And we were all outside when it was raining. Good conversations. And then I got into the cucumber thing, which sounds so ridiculous. But obviously I've woken up and we're not talking. It's a little bit awkward. I haven't had that situation yet in the house. It does feel like school, because in the real world you don't really wake up next to someone and not speak to them. So it's a little bit strange, but...
Dexter is speculating about what the day will bring.
As nominations, bollocks.
Yeah,
I totally forgot about that. It's gonna ruin my day.
I know. Has to be done, no.
I reckon we should just pick him out of the hat.
No, because then what if
Pickford.
someone that really deserves to be here gets booted out because we put them up for nomination in a hat? Hope I get an apology today.
You won't.
Won't. You do know what was said, don't you?
I wasn't there. I ain't gonna lie.
You didn't need to be there. She came in and said, now I know how Daly feels, because I'd been brought up to the diary room about the cucumber. Just literally landed a bombshell at the bottom of the bed when I hadn't aggressed her, hadn't gone into it or anything. It was completely out of line.
(10:25 a.m. Charlie is filling Sam in on the cucumber incident.
I was trying to explain that it wasn't intentional, and what I was going to say, and this is where it went wrong, is I said to her, it's a bit like the Daly situation. What I meant by that was, when Hazel came up to me about the Daly situation, she said Daly didn't do it intentionally. So I said it's a bit like the Daly situation, and then I went, actually, that's not a good example. And then it kicked off in here a bit. We then had a proper blah, blah, blah.
The full argument.
I felt like I was an attack, and I felt pissed off because I confide in Hazel. She knows I've got issues about not thinking before I speak. So I didn't appreciate someone using it against me in an argument. We haven't spoken this morning, so...
God,
anyway, just fill you in because you missed the whole thing.
I missed the whole fucking thing.
Yeah.
Get up, you lazy little sods.
While some of the housemates are still struggling to get up, Callum has agreed to power the shower for Dexter.
Callum seriously pumping
Dexter shower. I thought the same, yeah.
Dexter's brave to ask.
In fact, let me put my foot down very briefly. They'll come straight out, Dexter, or I'll do it myself. Would one of you mind pumping for Dexter? I'm just halfway through a massive thing in the kitchen.
What's a massive thing in the kitchen?
Well, I cleaned up last night.
Oh.
Morning. You all right? Yeah. Do you mind, guys? Listen, I'm not...
Yeah, Jack will be up now.
Check it out.
Jack? Hazel? I'm Dexter.
Do you mind pumping Dexter's shower?
Yeah, of course.
Is that all right? Yeah. Just because he's obviously...
We're all too lazy.
No, not at all. He's just stopped me cleaning the kitchen, just, to come out and pump him.
Yeah, cool, of course.
Thank you, Hazel.
Yeah, no worries.
Sharing the load.
Yeah.
Cheers.
No worries.
There's no surprises there, was there, really?
I don't know. I walked in midway on it. I have no idea. I just said, yeah.
Why say yeah, I'll do it, and then piss off?
No, I don't know. I walked in midway in that one, I'm not sure.
"11:15 a.m. Charlie has seized the moment.
First of all, I apologise. Even though it wasn't intentional, I apologise for the cucumber.
That's all right. That was
Going
never an
hard.
issue.
Like,
That's fine.
I am obviously boisterous, heavy-handed when I'm drunk. And the second thing, I'm very sorry. Again, this is just, I don't know what else to say other than I'm sorry about even mentioning the daily thing as well.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry for saying that. That is not the right situation to give an example by. And it's also, I know it's personal to you, so that I'm sorry for even mentioning those words.
I knew you'd gotten a bit upset that I'd been called up to the diary room, and I was annoyed because I backed you up 100% in there. I said, she's fine, no bad intention. I didn't want you to get in trouble over anything because I knew it was an accident.
Yeah.
And then to come down, and Callum was like, oh, you okay, how's your eye? And I was like, look, I said, I'm fine. I said, she's a little bit aggressive when she's had a few drinks. I'm going to go to bed. Got my bread, got my water. And to say something so off the cuff that is not bitching. It'd be different if I sat there and went, isn't Charlie such a fucking bitch? Like, she's fucking this, that. And that's what I consider bitching. But to go, look, straight when you're sitting there, Callum is here and I'm there. I didn't consider it last night as bitching.
I wouldn't go outside, Dexter.
Why? Oh.
Why?
This shit looks like it's going deep.
Is it? What, are they ramming again?
No, but just like...
Where are
I
they?
can just tell by the body language.
Obviously, to come down and for it to escalate to that degree and for Daly to be brought into it, I was like, oh my God. I was like,
out of hand.
oh, did she really go there? Because it's, you know, I've had a really hard time with it and I was extremely sensitive to it. And it was just like, when you're sober, it sounds a million times worse. Whereas when you're drunk, you go, what the fuck are you saying? Whereas I was so in another mind state than everybody else. I was just like, oh my God, really?
Mindset.
Just because it had it been anything else in the house, I would have been like, okay, Charlie, you're drunk, leave it, you know. Whereas when it was to do with something so, like, the guy has been removed from the show for it. So for that to be dropped and compared to a situation last night, everybody went, I'm just glad we both didn't have drink. Do you know what I mean?
If we'd have both had a drink, I think it would have gone completely different.
Could have, definitely,
It could have gone, like, proper out of hand.
Yeah.
Thank God for that.
Yeah.
Glad you didn't have a bottle of wine.
Yeah.
A bottle of wine
really.
and a bottle and a half of wine.
Give us a hug.
Mwah.
12:42 p.m. Dexter has been called to the diary room for today's task. Big Brother is giving all housemates a secret mission, a game of follow the leader. So, subtlety is the key.
Hello, Dexter.
Hello, what have I done?
How are you?
I'm okay.
Seen much of Sophie today?
Yeah, why?
Today, Big Brother is setting you a secret mission.
Go on.
Your mission is simply to follow Sophie everywhere she goes. Everywhere. Until further notice, Sophie's your leader and you are her follower.
Okay.
Dexter, wherever Sophie goes and whatever Sophie does, you're her shadow. Do you understand?
I understand. Can you tell me where she is?
Sophie's in the bedroom.
Thanks.
I want the task now.
Where are we all going then?
I don't know. Hello, Hazel. Seen much of Dexter today?
No.
Well, today, Big Brother's setting you a secret mission.
Yeah.
Your mission is simply to follow Dexter.
What?
Do you smell that?
Yeah, it smells like actual shit.
Hello, Gina.
Hi.
Seen much of Hazel today?
Yeah.
What the hell are you lot doing?
We're just that cucumber. Hello.
There's something funny going on.
So are you trying to avoid me?
If I was trying to avoid you, I wouldn't be here making tea with you.
Your mission is simply to follow Gina.
Okay, I can do that.
Gina! Get away from me.
We're kind of all stuck to each other's hip today.
Seen much of Callum today?
No, not really.
You came down very smiling.
No, I just had a quick chat.
Why are you laughing?
I just got the giggles.
Charlie.
Charlie.
I've got the giggles.
Charlie is doing something.
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
Your secret mission is simply to follow Charlie.
If you like Pac-Man.
You know what I'm saying?
Where'd you come out of?
Why is everyone crammed in your foot?
Yeah, why is everyone like hanging around everyone today?
Seen much of Sam today?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, today Big Brother's setting you both a secret mission to follow Sam.
What about the toilet?
With Jack and Joe following Sam, who's following Charlie, who's following Callum, who's following Gina, who's following Hazel, who's following Dexter, who's following Sophie, who's Sophie following?
This is Big Brother. Would Sophie come to the diary room? I'm really suspicious. Where are you going?
I'm just going to get a drink.
What's going on?
Quick.
There's definitely something fishy going on.
We all look like fucking sheep, guys.
Seen much of Jack and Joe today?
Why?
Your mission is simply to follow Jack and Joe.
Big Brother, seriously, why have I got to follow them about?
There's a reason for that. And I said, yeah. I said, there's a comment. So why are you following
Coming up, Joe and Sophie clash.
Is he your twin?
That man.
Is he your twin? Is he your twin?
And housemates nominate.
I just think that he is one of the biggest, the biggest game player in the house.
We don't have that much in common, and I don't trust her.
He's rude. He's so rude, you can actually make an onion cry.
It has got to be illegal to talk that much crap.
(2:55 p.m. Hazel is washing her dirty laundry in public. Gina, Dexter, Sophie and Joe are discussing fame.
I wouldn't mind being in the magazines because of my fashion and what I'm wearing. That would be so much fun. Oh my God. Like, Gina's wearing a Hermes clutch.
Just a Hermes clutch.
And what random people from the high street saying, rate Gina. I'll give Gina a 3 out of 5 for what she's wearing today. Because as much as I love the Hermes clutch, it's not very high street. I'm tempted not even to write BB contestant when I leave here.
Oh no.
Just because it makes it sound as
Ew.
if that's all I've ever done in my life.
Ew.
So that really annoys me on Twitter when people say that.
What?
BB 2013 contestant.
Are you serious?
Or the ones that say TV personality. Sorry?
I did have media personality.
There's a word for you if you've done that.
No, but
and it starts with dick and ends in head.
Write something.
See, coming on here opens you up, one, to different worlds you never know about. Like the entertainment world and things in normal life you just would never need. Do you know what I mean? If as a checkout boy, you're not going to need an agent, are you? For like Jack and I, for example, there's no one in our family that's ever been on TV. No one that's ever been on the radio. My sister was in the local paper. whatever happens on the outside, we don't know what to expect from this. Jack keeps on saying, oh, we'll go back to normal life when we leave this. And I've had to tell him normal life won't be normal life anymore. It'll be a bit different now.
Yeah.
We've signed our own death warrants as far as we have to behave ourselves, because if you don't, someone will expose you.
3:14 p.m. Hazel and Charlie have food on their minds.
Nutella. Bananas. Do you think you will avoid cucumbers in the future? What do you think about it? Food fight. Oh my God.
It's nominations day, and the 3 or more housemates with the most votes will be up. Gina is first to the diary room.
Hello, Gina.
Hello.
Gina, could you give the name of your first nomination and explain your reasons for this nomination?
My first nomination is Hazel. I'm nominating Hazel because I don't really like her and we don't have that much in common and I don't trust her. Last night she had a disagreement with Charlie because she felt that Hazel had thrown what Charlie's insecure about back in her face. And that's not cool. My second nomination is Jack and Joe because I do not know where I stand with them and they do say silly things sometimes and it's just hard to put up with. You know, there's times where I really like the twins and I think they're so cute and they're adorable and they're such nice boys, and then the next minute they turn and then their sarcasm gets a bit too much and then it starts getting a bit rude.
I'm napping. You're not napping.
Nap.
I'll wake you up.
Leave him.
No.
Stop being a grass.
Sophie.
Oh, I hate it when people grass.
Sophie, is he your twin?
Don't matter.
With the greatest respect in the world, is he your twin?
Don't matter.
Is he
You
your
was
twin?
waking me up when I
Is he your
wanna
twin?
sleep. Don't matter.
Is he your twin?
It don't matter.
Is he your
It don't
twin?
matter.
Is he
It
your
don't
twin?
matter.
Am I his elder brother?
It don't matter.
Am I his elder brother?
It don't matter.
Am I his elder brother?
Yeah, you might be.
Does it
Am I his
matter?
elder brother?
You still can't boss
Does it
me
matter?
about.
Of course it matters.
You still can't boss him
I
about.
can boss
There
him
you go.
around.
No, you can't.
I'm looking out for him in here.
You can't.
not.
Well, because he wants to
What
go
are they going to
sleep.
do?
No, he
Wake
doesn't want to go to sleep.
But why can't he have a nap?
He's been
What's the big
asleep.
issue?
He didn't wake up to 11 o'clock.
Why are you making an issue?
He didn't get out of bed till 11
What's
o'clock
the
this
issue?
morning.
Joe, what's
he
the
didn't
ish?
get out to bed.
What's the ish?
I don't have an issue. Do you have an issue?
Yeah, you clearly
Well,
do.
I think you
Just
need to
won't
lower
let
your
brother
tone.
have a nap.
You need to lower your tone and strengthen your argument before you come back at me.
What, you? The one that won't let your brother have a nap?
Yeah, I won't let him have
You
a
won't
nap.
let your brother have a nap, though?
Comes down to that.
But
I
you
won't let him
your
have
brother
a
have a
nap.
nap,
I
though?
won't let him have a nap.
That was all rather pointless.
My first nomination is Callum. He always interrupts when we're having a one-on-one conversation and finishes the end of my sentence for me, but sometimes it's not quite what I was going to say and I just feel like he puts words in my mouth sometimes. And when it happens, it makes me feel, I get frustrated. I can feel myself getting a little bit annoyed. My second nomination are the twins. When they walk in, I have to stop my conversation if it's in-depth, because I know how much they hate my in-depth conversations or people's in-depth conversations. It makes me then feel every time they walk in that I have to stop my conversation so that they don't feel uncomfortable.
Thank you, Charlie.
Thank you.
You are now free to leave the diary room.
Thank you. Are you starting dinner already?
Yeah, I'm going to start it now.
Got to peel loads of stuff anyway, so.
Do you want a hand?
Oh, no, me and Sam are going to do the
it's fine.
potatoes.
Yeah.
Cheers.
What's that?
Jack, Joe, could you give the name of your first nomination and explain your reasons for this nomination?
Our first nomination is Dexter. We have chosen to nominate Dexter this week just because there's been 7 weeks of major trust issues here. He is growing in us both.
Smalley.
Smalley for Jack, but me Morley.
Everything he says, I just take with some huge pinch of salt.
You take with a pinch of salt.
I'm bored of hearing
no...
about his job. I'm bored of hearing about the contract. I'm bored about hearing about his Twitter followers. I'm bored about hearing how he knows what's going to happen.
Well, what it comes down to, he is...
We're not the same sort of people.
We're not the same sort of people. We don't have a lot in common, and he is the person we have chosen. Our second nomination is Callum. There is this kind of air of It's not superiority, just an air of male macho-ness. Since Dan's left, he's been taking on...
Just been trying to take over the rules.
Rule the roost a bit more. And it comes across as if he's trying to sometimes...
He needs to stop being the alpha male. He needs to just...
Yeah, it sometimes comes across as if he's trying to force opinions on himself and us
he needs to stop being the alpha male.
He also said the word oi the other day to Jack and I, and that's the one word Jack and I do not take well to, the word oi. And he says he's not a deep thinker, and the next minute he is deep. Then 1 minute he says he's not confident, next he's the most confident man in the house. There's inconsistencies, not in him as a person or his friendship, because he is a very nice person, but just inconsistencies in his personality traits.
Yeah, like there's flaws in some of the stuff he says.
Inconsistencies in his personality traits.
Yeah.
We're getting quite good at this, Jack.
Yeah, we are getting better at this. We're taking your time up, but we're doing all right.
We're doing quite well now.
After being up for nomination, I don't think I feel unnerved about when your nomination announced. That's
exactly.
Do you feel that? Because you've done it.
This could be my 4th time in a row.
Yeah.
Could be.
I don't think you'll be up again.
I will.
Yeah, I can look at the board. I can guess people's nomination.
Yeah, me too.
You can do it, I know.
Me too, yeah. Don't obviously say any names.
No.
But yeah, I do it in my head, yeah.
So I count them as well.
My first nomination is Callum. Last night there was an argument. Callum could see that Charlie was quite drunk. There was something said to Callum along the lines of, you know, she's a bit aggressive when she has a few drinks, and when the argument was carried on, he didn't really step in and go, yeah, look, Charlie, it was all innocent. Hazel just passed the comment and she went to bed. You know, and he could have. He just kind of stood back and watched it go back and forth, and small things like that. I think he could step up to the plate a little bit more within the house, and I just feel he's fighting a little bit too hard for the alpha male role. Okay, my second nomination, unfortunately, is going to have to be Dexter, because his stay in the safe house a couple of weeks ago, he just keeps getting me in trouble over it. It just keeps being brought up. It keeps, you know, surfacing. So it just annoys me that it's hanging over my head and I can't get rid of it. Yet there's things that I've apparently said he won't tell me, and it just really annoys me because he holds that kind of a power over something that I can't even confirm whether I said or I didn't say. So for that reason, my second nomination is Dexter.
I actually don't know who I'm going to nominate.
Oh God, we all know one of yours.
Oh, well,
Jesus wept.
Who? Dexter.
I might change it up a bit.
Oh. Change it up.
That's such a Dexter thing to say.
He makes it sound like a school fake, doesn't it? We're going to change it up a bit. We're going to have Mrs. Thomas do the tombola this year. Do you remember Summer Fates? Yeah, I used to love them.
4:59 p.m. Dexter is looking for some comfort from Charlie.
I want a cuddle.
I would actually give you one if I didn't feel like I needed a shower. I need to get in the shower, actually. Maybe I should have one now.
Oh, is it you that smells of cheese?
No, I don't smell of cheese. But I'd rather smell more of roses.
You'll see if we can.
Oh, yeah, you're trying to shack up with me, are you, on my sofa? Well, I'm not moving an inch.
Hang on.
What's up? Oh, it's just quite relaxing. Who do you reckon will be up? You think yourself?
Me. Callum.
Hazel.
Hazel and the twinnies.
The twins. And me.
Not you.
Sam is the 5th housemate to nominate.
Hello, Sam.
Alright. My first nomination is going to be Sophie. Compared to everyone else in here, like, I just feel like she's the one I have the less connection with. Look at it this way, no connect for the game, and you're just trying to get that connection up for, and the game's over, but you can't get it. It's just like that. You just can't find a connection. My second nomination going to be Dexter, because I think he is ungrateful, he's impatient, he's rude. He's so rude, you can actually make an onion cry. And I'll give you an example. I hold the door open for him, and he just walks through like so smug. He just walks through, he doesn't say thank you. He thinks he's graceful swan outwitting a lumbering ox, and I think lumbering ox stamps an irritating gnat.
Does anyone else notice when people nominate and then they come back, it's always the people that they can't look in the eye, and the ones that that you put up?
No. Actually, no, you're wrong.
You can tell. You can tell
when it's announced. When it's announced, that's when you know.
That's when you know.
But when people come down, no.
Yeah.
When it's announced, it's the most obvious thing in the world.
Tell by reactions.
Dexter, I can't look you in the eye.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I can't look you in the eye, Dexter. Oh, that's funny.
My first nomination is Callum. I think he's cringy. Some of the things he does, and me and the girls the other day found it a bit uncomfortable when he was getting a bit touchy-feely with the spray tannist. And we felt a bit, oh, why are you doing that? So yeah, that's my reason for Callum. My second nomination is Hazel. We're at a loose end. We don't really talk in depth to each other. We just sort of like, hi, you're right, hi, you're right, and that's it really. I don't really think she says what she feels as well, which sort of frustrates me a little bit. It sort of confuses me and makes me feel unable to know where I stand.
Callum and Dexter are the final housemates to nominate. Their choices will seal who faces the public vote.
Anyone else got up?
Not yet. I think it's just me and you now.
Fantabidozy.
This is Big Brother. Would Callum come to the diary room?
Ah, fuck it, I'm not eating that. Shut up.
Callum, could you give the name of your first nomination and explain your reasons for this nomination?
My first nomination is for Dexter. I think that Dexter should be arrested because it has got to be illegal to talk that much crap. He is constantly full of weird and magical conspiracies that all involve him, and he'll swing anything he can in conversation to give himself an advantage. I'm bored of listening to him. I've changed my mind so many times, but my second nomination is Hazel. We're not really friends in the house, and because Hazel and I haven't clicked sometimes, you know, with awkward silences and forced conversation, it can make me feel that the relationship we've got is a little bit empty sometimes.
Dexter, could you give the name of your first nomination and explain your reasons for this nomination?
My first nomination is Callum. He creeps me out. I find his behaviour this week in the spray tan task very inappropriate. It was uncomfortable to watch. I just think that he is one of the biggest, the biggest game player in the house. My second nomination is Jack and Joe. I like Joe, but I don't like Jack, and Jack's made it quite open and blunt that he doesn't like me. I just find Joe a lot easier to talk to, and I think Joe's the sensible one, and Jack's the more immature one.
The housemates with the most nominations and who will face the public vote are Dexter, Callum, Hazel and Jack and Joe. Sam, Charlie and Gina received no nominations. Coming up, Callum slates Dexter.
If he says something I agree with, I say straight away, yep, you're right, I agree. If he says anything else, I'll just be like, boy, the fuck off.
And Dexter's shock announcement.
I would rather sleep with Jackie than Jemima. I ain't even gonna lie.
Fancy getting lucky this summer? Tired of driving around in an old banger? Perhaps you're over waiting for the bus. Well, let Big Brother help you travel in style by giving you the chance to win a brand spanking new Fiat 500 Pop. Get out there and create a bit of road envy in this fully taxed car. Oh, and did we mention it's a convertible? For your chance to win this beauty in retro white plus £1,000 in cold hard cash, just tell us, who is the celebrity ex-housemate? A. Jedward, B. Natalie Cassidy, C. Denise Welsh. Text A, B or C to 81555 or send your answer name and phone number to BB1, PO Box 7557, Derby, DE1 0NP. Text costs £1.50 plus one message at standard network rate. Lines close on the date shown on screen and 3 days later for postal entries. For rules and winners, go to channel5.com/win.
(9:22 p.m). Suspicions are running high tonight, and some of the housemates are wondering if there's an actor in the house.
It's got to be something that affects us, and the only thing that would affect us is someone that's been secret, something has secretly going on the entire duration of the time we've been here.
What would hurt us though? Oh, the twins are actors. Oh God.
Callum's the only one without verified background.
Yeah, but isn't he just from Maidstone and he's like...
Well, yeah, but it's always the ones that you
Yeah, but Michael was just from Ireland and he just was a postman.
About as verified as Jack and I?
It might be Callum.
Callum and Jack are talking about Dexter's theories.
I don't like to listen to Dexter too much.
I refuse to listen to him. If he says something I agree with, I say straight away, yep, you're right, I agree. If he says anything else, I'll just be like, bore the fuck off.
There must be people listening thinking, dick.
There's people in the house thinking, dick. The thing is, Dexter will throw out 4, 5 or 6 kind of predictions, and when one of 6 comes true, he'll go, see, told you, see, told you. Yeah. It'll be God's gift to predictions. You know, fuck predictions, just go roll with the punches, just enjoy it. I don't know.
You've got to remember, Callum is very good at playing a role.
That's how he is, because that's his personality.
When he was a psychologist, he was scarily like, I didn't recognise him. He was
no,
like,
but that's
hello?
just because he's generally scary.
He's a good pretender. He's a good pretender.
He is a fairly good liar.
She was a pretender and a
I
liar.
would say that he's a fairly good liar, but he might not be a fantastic actor, but he's a good liar. Because you can be a good liar and a shit actor.
Yeah. He is a cringe bag. I'm not going to lie.
He's a what?
A cringe bag.
No, he's just like a big lump of brie. He's just cheesy.
Yeah, cringe.
It's a shame because, like, well, it's not a shame.
He's a side of him that's nice.
He's nice. He's really nice. Like, he will do anything for anyone. He seems like that type of person.
But he's a 90s chick, cheese.
He's cheesy. You can't take that away from him.
11:17 p.m. Jack is the centre of attention in the bedroom.
Oh, I love being petted. I'm like a little cat. I say little cat.
You're quite cute, and it's just like, oh, he's just,
I like the fact your hands are warm, but yours are cold.
Nice.
Mm.
Bing.
Some of the housemates are playing a game of Would You Rather.
I have one. For boys.
Go on then.
Who would you rather date? And you have to sleep with them after.
Go on then.
Jemima or Jackie?
Fuck.
Not being funny.
Wait.
Sick, no.
No, actually, I would rather sleep with Jackie than Jemima.
Oh my God.
Is there any reason for this, Dexter?
I ain't even gonna lie.
Fucking bullshit.
Is there a reason?
I reckon Jackie would be more experienced to teach me a few things and probably be... and will probably be a cleaner person, to be honest with you.
Oh my God.
12:01 a.m. Sophie's having some alone time. Callum, Dexter and Gina are comparing their Big Brother experience.
I have had a rough ride while I've been in here, and I have found things in myself that I never thought that I would. And I never thought that I would get emotional. I never thought that I would break in this place, you know what I mean? And it's taken me, 3 to 4 weeks to come out inside myself, and I'm man enough to admit that. You know what I mean? And
I do.
And it's been a hard, fucking torturous journey.
This is my fundamental frustration with you, Dex, because all I wanted was you to say, yeah, do you know what? And hit the table and say, do you know what? Me and Gina have had a tougher ride because we've been up every week.
No, but everyone in here has had a tough ride. I'm not going to pretend my ride has been tougher than anybody else's.
Never asked you to make comparisons. I never asked you to make comparisons. I asked you about yours.
It has. Because we've been kind of segregated from the group. But it's because me and Dexter spoke the other day and we didn't want to face people. We didn't want to face them because we knew that we'd walk out to people that didn't want us around and people that really just wanted us gone.
Listen, I need the toilet. I'm desperate. I'll be back. I'm not leaving it.
I understand what you're saying just now about the other people that, they're finding it hard in here and everything. No one's finding it easy because they're missing their friends, family, loved ones. But I'm not saying that we're the only ones that have had it hard, but we've had a tougher ride because the first few weeks, it was only me and you that were the most hated, and we're always up every single week.
I totally agree with you, G, but the point that I was trying to say is, I'm quite humble and I can take it, and I can leave this process and sit here and look, and I know who my friends are. I know I'm going to call you, I know I'll call Charlie, I know I'll call Daly, but, I really not that bothered.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, I'm not bothered either, but I'm just saying the truth, how we felt. And no one can take that away from us, and only we know how we felt.
I'm not going to sit here and say that I'm the person that's been on the toughest journey, but there's some people in here that have had a fucking easy ride.
Who's had an easy ride?
No, I ain't going to say no names, Callum, but I'm saying there's some people in here that have got up every fucking day and not have gone through nothing. It's not that I'm jealous or envious of that person, but I'm just thinking, hang on a second, this ain't fair. You know what I mean? It really, really isn't fair. Because, I know, for instance, I'm going to be up next week, and it's 7 weeks.
Me too.
7 weeks on the trot is an absolute joke. It really, really, really is a joke. Because I know, personally in my head, I have not pissed anyone off enough for them to want to put me up for eviction this week. And for me to be up for eviction again is literally, you're taking a piss out of my life.
Stay tuned as we go live to the house as Big Brother reveals those all-important nomination results.
And the two
Let's be
portions
quiet, let's be quiet. Let's be quiet.
There you go.
Shit's getting real.
Dim the lights for dramatic effect.
waiting for the lights.
This is Big Brother. Big Brother will now reveal the results of this week's nominations. The first housemate nominated for eviction this week is Dexter.
Our first nomination is Dexter.
Dexter.
I'm bored of hearing about the contract. I'm bored about hearing about his Twitter followers. I'm bored about hearing how he knows what's going to happen.
There's things that I've apparently said he won't tell me.
He's rude. He's so rude, you can actually make an onion cry.
It has got to be illegal to talk that much crap.
Oh, shit in hell!
That's quite good.
Fantastic.
Oh, honey.
It's just the way it all popped up on screen.
I know, that was really random.
Oh, I know. I can see why.
Who was that? Anyway, I was just... Jack and Joe, Sam, Callum and Hazel.
Yeah.
The next house nominated for eviction is
Gina.
Callum.
This would be a good one.
My first nomination is Callum.
Callum.
I just feel he's fighting a little bit too hard for the alpha male role.
It sometimes comes across as if he's trying to force opinions on himself and us.
I just feel like he puts words in my mouth sometimes.
I think he's cringy.
I just think that he is one of the biggest, the biggest game player in the house.
I'm loving the way it all flashes up.
It's like a devil's game. This is a devil's game. It is like Saw. It actually is Saw, but just a toned down version.
More than you.
Am I next? This is really embarrassing.
No, Jack and I.
More than you,
I want to see how I look.
Jack and I don't know about.
I look rough though. I need to up my game.
The next housemate nominated for eviction is Hazel.
My first nomination is Hazel.
Hazel.
We don't have that much in common, and I don't trust her.
We just sort of like, hi, you're right, hi, you're right, and that's it really.
With awkward silences and forced conversation, it can make me feel that the relationship we've got is a little bit empty sometimes.
Oh, that wasn't too bad.
All I said.
I know.
It never is though. You say loads of nice stuff and they just clip
I said
the
we
one
don't really
last
talk
line.
in depth about our backgrounds and we're just civil
They're naturally going to
friends.
snip it to the harshest bits.
Yeah, they do.
Why do I look so bad?
Me as well.
They went, oh, cringy for Callum. I said a lot more for you and all. No, anyway.
Well, we said that they did it.
Right, 4th, 5th, 6th.
The next housemate nominated for eviction is
That's it.
Jack and Joe.
That was obvious.
My second nomination is Jack and Joe.
The twins.
Jack and Joe.
When they walk in, I have to stop my conversation if it's in depth because I know how much they hate my in-depth conversation.
I just find Joe a lot easier to talk to, and I think Joe's the sensible one, and Jack's the more immature one.
Their sarcasm gets a bit too much, and then it starts getting a bit rude.
The way they end that.
They make it look so bad.
They made it look bad. They didn't show the things that I said that was nice.
Make a snippet.
It doesn't matter, honestly. It's the name of the game.
No, we knew it was going to be up again. We're going to be up every week until we go now. We know that. It's fine.
Is that it?
Yeah.
No, there'll be another one.
No, there's going to be.
Yeah, sorry lads.
I reckon I'm up.
I think that's it.
We guessed all three.
It's the twins, Callum.
We guessed all three when we was in the diary
And
room.
these 4 housemates will face the public vote this week.
Not us. What?
I told you
kidding?
I told you
Are you joking me?
You wouldn't be up this week, Gina. I told you that.
That's a shocker. I'm still not safe anyway. That's a shocker.
Well, it has to be done, people.
It does?
Yeah.
It's the whole point of the game.
Whoa.
Congrats.
That's a shocker. That's a shocker.
Done, Gina. In all fairness, me and Joe are good
That's
at
a shocker.
guessing. Me and Joe guessed all three of you upstairs.
All 3 of us?
Yeah, me too.
All three of you, we guessed all 3 of you. We good.
What?
The people who put us up.
I didn't.
What? No, I guessed
Jackson Jr.
the 3 people who put me up. I knew I was going to put us up, and I guessed.
You got 3,
I
did
thought
you?
you put me up.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
100%.
Ever since you put me up that day when you're over there.
Yeah, I think since because you
I
put me
thought
up that once, I'm convinced.
I knew it was.
How many did I get this week?
We guessed upstairs. We knew Dexter was going to put us up. We wasn't sure on Charlie, but we thought Jane was going to put us up.
7.
But
Sorry, boys.
No, it's alright. It's a game, isn't it? It doesn't matter. It's a game. At the end of the day.
You're safe anyway, because I'll be going this week.
This week, Callum, Dexter, Hazel and Jack and Joe will face the public vote. Who goes? You decide. To evict Callum from a landline call 090 20 50 58 01 or from a mobile 6 50 58 01. To evict Dexter from a landline call 090